Oh, hi, Pisces. Well, that's the reverse, isn't it? Usually I forget to turn the camera on. Now I turned it on and I was like, oh, did I just turn it on? I did. Hello, Pisces. Hi. This is your moving forward reading for 18. I'm a little shook because I looked up and saw that I was recording. I don't think you were there for a long time. I hope not. I don't think you were. All right, Pisces. This is your moving forward reading. Pisces. Hierophant. Okay. Because that's not confusing. We're talking about moving forward, and then this was designed to talk about breakups, but this might be a marriage on your mind, or the marriage, or this could be having faith that things will work out, or this could be feeling like something is kind of a ball and chain or oppressive and controlling and holding you back, and it's just kind of like, gosh, we just keep doing the same thing all the time, and it's just always and forever going to be this way, and it just doesn't fit for me anymore. Judgment, perhaps it's what I just said, that realization that it's just not a fit anymore. Now what? Because this is about not moving forward. It's realizing something, inherently making a decision. Maybe you don't even want to, or you don't realize that you did, but you intrinsic in the realization you can't not know what you know now. So there invariably has been a decision, just no movement towards the new normal. There's a pause in the action here. This could also be review, someone coming back for a second chance, someone accepting blame. Could be a decision handed down from the courts or a legal entity involving your marriage. The Fool, the Tower. Okay, so we've got 4 major arcana here so far. Holy cow. 3 of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Death, Scorpio. This could be Scorpio. Holy cow. Sorry, 2 of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. Can't really see that. I will try and move this forward. All right, it was supposed to look like an arrow. And the Empress is supposed to look like an arrow, see? And then this is like, okay. Yep. All right, so we've got, let's see here. They've probably been wanting a fresh start for a while, and you need to expect the unexpected from them. I feel like they're going to be kind of ahead of you in the planning of this. This might have been a trial separation, and they are now realizing that they quite like being on their own, and they're ready for the next phase of their life by themselves. Or, because we got the Tower here, this is the unexpected. So it could be that in this trial separation, they realize that they are wrong, they are sorry, or they at least are accountable for their part of whatever the issues were, and they want to come back and have a fresh new start with you. So 2 totally different scenarios, but this is about expecting the unexpected in this case. I do think that they might come rushing back in. I just don't know if it's going to be for reconciliation, or if it's going to be because they're angry and they want to argue some more. But there is them coming back in, and you need to stand your ground, and you need to accept that it's over. Wow, we got the Death card here, and we got the Knight of Pentacles. You need to stand your ground, and you need to make. I don't know. Okay, let's see. Hold on here. What's this Judgment about? Pisces. Judgment about. All right, Pisces. Perhaps there was control with money, and it closed off the other person's feelings. They were not able to get in touch with their feelings. It was just all about money and security, and it kept you kind of. It's almost like it made you not want to offer much. It made you kind of look at them like, really? Like, it made you kind of lose interest in them. It made you constantly feeling like you had to figure things out or kind of handle them or manage them. They might have been all over the place emotionally. But at the same time, for how emotional they were and kind of how they just were all the time, anxiety, whatnot, you two weren't able to connect emotionally. And so there was a definite disconnect between the two of you. There was not, somebody might not have been able to look at their culpability or accept their own fault. They probably thought they were pretty darn near perfect and it was all your fault. They weren't able to look at culpability, and they were cut off from their emotions, or they weren't able to connect romantically, physically. This might have been a dry relationship, if you know what I mean. And it kept you wanting to offer them very little by way of connection or help or time or attention or affection. And they might not have told you, but they've been wanting to have a new beginning for a while. What kind of new beginning, we shall see. But they wanted a new beginning, a fresh start, a clean slate for quite some time. What's this Fool about? What else? Yeah. Okay, so here we got Gemini, Taurus, or Libra, and here we have Pisces. So Pisces, This is saying that they have wanted a clean slate and a new beginning with a relationship that needed to be like basically hands off. They might be thinking about what they want for their next relationship, because with this one they just felt like they couldn't do anything right. They just felt like, it's just time. There's nothing I can do about this situation. That's probably what they felt like, that if things weren't working and they didn't know how to fix it. They didn't know how to get out of their own way, and they couldn't see their fault or their blame or what they were at least accountable for in the relationship. And I think it might be helpful to know that this person, whatever they were going through, is a lot bigger than you, but because they couldn't connect emotionally, they didn't realize it at the time. They certainly didn't know how to talk about it. You don't know how to talk about it, or you can't give language to something, you act it out, right? Kids do it, adults do it, we all do it. So this is somebody that was really going through something, but they didn't know what it was at the time. They might not even realized it, but what's this tower about? Yeah, stubborn. Stubborn. I think they were. It just feels like they were so quick to escalate. Like they were just a bag of cats. Like when I first saw this, I was like, oh, this person was like a bag of cats. Like their mind was like a bag of cats. Just, and probably stubborn. Probably thought they were doing the right thing. Probably thought they were right. Probably thought they were always in the right. And they were ready to escalate, and because to them, that was driving the point home that they were right. That if I can yell louder than you, if I can get to it first, if I can do more and over the top, then you'll eventually comply. You'll eventually submit. You'll eventually give me away. The thing is, though, it's kind of sad, and it feels like they couldn't get out of their own way. Like it feels like they didn't mean for this to happen, but they couldn't stop it. And that's why I think that there's something going on that they don't even know about. There's something's happening. I don't think this is them externally coming after. I think this is them in like their inner soulscape imploding. I mean, it's kind of like a midlife crisis. I don't know how else to explain it, but there's a series of events taking place for them that is starting to kind of undo everything they've ever known, as far as what they thought was stable, how they thought they were supposed to behave with others in a relationship, what they thought relationship was, relating to each other was, the things like that. Like everything that they thought should have been the same or was all this time is now being kind of deconstructed. And that probably has to do with them thinking that they were right, and them kind of always wanting to do and go and handle and manage this intense energy. And now they're starting to break down because of it. Like the boundaries or the facades and everything that they built all of this on is starting to crumble. And it's the way they've been doing things cannot sustain anymore. They have to slow down. They have to take a break. They cannot approach life anymore like this. And that, to a large degree, was what drove you two apart. Is them and being this way, as far as the nature of their intensity and having to be right, Pisces, and having to kill the fly with the sledgehammer. When just kind of swatting it outside or kind of shooting outside would do. I mean, oh my God, there's a stain on the floor. Let's get the fire hose. And I don't mean any malice there. It's just that something was going on with them, and it's not your job to fix it. Much as you might have wanted to, it's even out of their control. It's probably just dawning on them that, I'm looking around it right now and nothing is the same as it was 6 months ago, and I feel crazy. And I don't know if that's right. I don't know if I should be feeling this way. I can't, something's not right. I just can't put a finger on what it is, but I'm not right, and I don't know what to do about it. Do you know what I mean? All right, enough. That was a lot, wasn't it? Okay. I feel like they're going to be coming back in, Pisces. I think that part of this implosion right here and them going, oh my God, I'm living in a nightmare. Nothing is the same. A series of realizations. And I feel like they're going to be coming back in. Maybe they're going to ask you to try and work it out. I feel like you're going to prefer to be solitary, Pisces. You're going to kind of just be all about work and being by yourself, maybe socializing with family and friends, but you're going to be wanting to just be kind of by yourself and working and taking care of your things. And I feel like they're going to want to come in and maybe ask for a reconciliation, or can we at least talk? And you need to stand your ground. You need to stand your ground. We got Death and we got Taurus here, or the Knight of Pentacles, and this is about you. Yeah, I know I've got a lot to offer. I know that, whatnot, but I'm sorry, I can't change the way I feel. This is a slow internal death. As far as this is a death of something taking a long time. So we've got this initial realization that, holy cow, things are over. I don't feel the same. But this is it taking a long time to process emotionally. This is getting over someone slowly, right? This is the valley you walk through after there's been a breakup. Sometimes you're barefoot and it's hot and you're burning the soles of your feet. I mean, it takes as long as it takes, and depending on how painful it is, that depends on the dynamic. But this is transformation here. So it could be that they come back and they ask to work things out with you, possibly talking to someone, and they really are intent on this offer, and you're like, well, let me see, let me think about it. And you're like, well, whatever we had died, that's done, that's over. But this is also, oh God, sorry, Pisces. Like that Hump Day commercial. Mike. What day is it? All right. Okay. Hump Day. So they could be coming back in to ask you, rushing back in to ask you to work it out. And you're like, let me think about it. And you're like, you need to understand that we are going through a profound change because of all of this, that whatever, I have wanted a new beginning for a while, or maybe you have, because you felt like you were out of control in this relationship. There's nothing you can do in this relationship. A new beginning is in order. This is about taking a leap of faith. This is about transformation. And this is about things taking a while to sort out, but an offer eventually is made for slow and steady progress, reconnecting slowly but surely. It could be that, Pisces, but I also feel, and this is an abundant, prosperous time, the divine feminine. This is a creative, nurturing, abundant, prosperous, just feeling incredibly alive and connected period of time. Whether that's solo or whether it's with this person, it depends on your dynamic, what you decide to do, because this could be about you needing to move out, somebody moving out, right? It could be about a physical move. It could be about you saying, let me make a decision about this offer. You see the world right there? That's somebody offering, a piece of themselves, world, whatever. They come rushing back in. You're like, well, let me think about it, make a decision. But I feel like this is you. I feel like the feelings are gone. So if you decide to reconnect, it might be for longevity and all the surrounding things, like the kids and the marital home, or we've been together for a while and I should give this person a second chance. And I suspected that they're going through something now, that they copped to it, that they felt out of control with this relationship. They weren't sure what to do. So the fact that because of that, they just wanted to leave and get a new beginning, maybe. It's going to be up to you. I feel like you'd be happier by yourself, but everybody's situation is going to be different. This could either be them wanting to reconcile or them coming back and wanting to argue and fight. The fact that we got the Empress here, be careful, because this could be a creative, prosperous, abundant, loving, wonderfully nurturing time, or this could be them running back to mommy. Okay, and I don't say that with disrespect, but this is the divine feminine, the ultimate mother, the ultimate nurturer. And this could be them going, oh my God, I've been out in the world and I don't like it. I want to come back to you. I want you to, I want this, I want us again. But I don't know. There's always a but, isn't there? Anyway, okay, so shutting up. You're going to do you. Let's see what this Empress is about, though. It could be them coming back in for an offer. It could be you saying no and moving on, making plans for your own future, and it turns into this because you're unladen. And I'm not anti-relationship. I am, but I'm just saying it's going to depend on you. This Empress about standing your ground. Oh, okay. You see that? At the very least, it could be you moving out. This is not giving it all up, moving on. At the very least, you're like, I'm mad as hell. I need space. I need space. I'm going to take all 9 thingies here and I'm going. And you just need to leave me alone for a while. So I feel like this is I don't know, depending on your situation. This could be a reconciliation down the road after a lot of stuff gets sorted out. But whoever it is, they need to deal with this. They need to deal with whatever is going on. And maybe that's what this realization is, why they come rushing back going, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I didn't realize I was like that. I don't know what to do. But they got to get a handle on it, because you look at this. I mean, you were reduced down to this is what you were offering because of the crazy making. You felt like you couldn't connect with them, and you're like, well, I'll just let you do everything then. I guess you're just, okay, this is not a connection here. Choice. Yep, just what I was saying. Not like, oh yeah, I was right. No, it's either going to be, it comes down to what you decide. Because the way I see it, it could be them coming back in and wanting a second chance, or it could be you deciding, you know what, no, I'm going to stick with this ending here and see it through, and eventually I'm going to get to this place right here. So this could be you thriving on your own, or again, it could be them coming back and you take on the nurturing role again. Comes down to a choice. You need to move out and move on, if nothing else, just to get some perspective. This is saying that you need emotional and physical distance from this issue to be able to begin to sort it out. So even if physical is best, but you need to end this chapter. You need to separate for now, at least, and maybe you are in separation. This is saying you need to stay there and think about your choices. You still need to get more perspective on this. You still need distance from this. That was for Pisces. Divine Feminine. Where is it? That's the Empress right there. Divine Feminine. Okay. Purge. Ooh. Okay. Purge. Again, depending on what you're wanting out of this, there has been an ending and a death, and that needs to be purged, or whatever led up to this. It's like, look, this can't happen. We got to get rid of whatever led to this. This has got to go. This could be you getting rid of the old stuff and slowly working your way back to each other, working things out, or this could be literally getting rid of the things in your life that don't work, and this relationship was one of them. All right, Pisces. If your ex could say something to you, Pisces ex say on a soul level, on a raw soul emotional level. And remember, they were having trouble with that. Their mind was like a bag of cats. And so what would Pisces ex say if they truly could have an authentically raw moment? All right. I need more time to figure things out. Yeah, we got the Tower there, I'll say. I mean, that doesn't get handled overnight, right? That works for you, right? Because you need some distance and perspective also. It feels like things are going to be up in the air here. We got choice, we got distance and perspective. I need more time. Let me clear a few things up here. So this may very well be a separation that lasts for a little bit while you two are sorting things out. Significant other could be man or woman, and this is stable relationship or a relationship of longevity. And so it's kind of paramount now. Like basically it's, this is what is really on both of your minds, is the concern about the longevity of this relationship. So I think what this whole thing is basically, no, but I think you are at the crossroads. I feel like this is a trial separation. If it's not a trial separation, you have broken up, the other person is still thinking about you and might come back and apologize and ask for a reconciliation. I don't think they want to move on. I think they're confused, and I think they want help. And you, yeah. Okay. Don't be surprised if they do come back, if they're remorseful. Got a stubborn streak to them, but they also, I think there's going to be quite a few realizations hitting them, and what you meant to them will be one of them, Pisces, or a few of them. Okay, I hope this was helpful, and I wish you luck with this. It really truly comes down to your choice, what you're going to want. Something has ended, but it's, I don't know if you can get the feelings back, but maybe this is about it working out over the long term, All right, I wish you luck with this. I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.